Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if is this working or not. I hope it is. I hope it is. If not, I guess we will just figure things out. Oh, there we go. It's working. Okay. So, um let me make sure it's on my Facebook right now so that I can have everything all set. There we go. Okay. So, I don't know if anybody's on, but I am going to kind of introduce what this all is. I'm doing, actually, there's a light. Now you can see me better. There we go. Okay, so my name is Kirsten Morley. For those of you who don't know me, I am an emotion code and body, a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. I'm killing it. I'm crushing it right now. That's fine. Okay, so for those of you who are watching this in the replay, go ahead and just comment hashtag replay. I want to know who is actually watching this live and who is actually watching this on the replay. So, and then if you are familiar with the emotion code, if you don't mind, would you comment a 1? And then if you are totally new, you have no idea what this is, you just like saw this on here, go ahead and put a 2 in the comments. And then if you are set with toilet paper for the next like 5 years, put a toilet paper emoji in the comments. I would seriously love that. Let's see how many people are actually prepared with their toilet paper for this COVID-19 stuff. So for those of you who don't know what this is about, I am leaving a link in the description for the emotion code. So if you're super like interested in it, you're welcome to go watch it. And then also another video for you to go watch, that is the heart wall. It looks like comments are coming in. Perfect. Oh, maybe I can go back and forth. That would be cool. Okay, so already had a lot of TP. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Okay, so just kind of a brief overview of what the emotion code and body code is. So the emotion code is basically when we release trapped emotions that may cause any kind of pain, so mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. And then the body code is where we kind of get more deeper into like the negative energies, and we get into like other energies like misalignments, nutrition and lifestyle. So if you're like, I feel like I need something, I need to be eating a specific food, we can actually ask what your body wants or what it needs to heal faster or to kind of digest better, or pretty much whatever. And then I actually love working with people that have chronic pain. I love helping them reduce their pain. That's pretty much what emotion code and body code is. So today we already have Kimberly, or Kim, I don't remember which one you like to go by, but we're going to do an immune system function. We're going to help boost her immune system. Okay, this is actually something that not a lot of people know that I can do. So I figured I would just show you what it is. So, and then like if you know somebody that could really use this, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic, just send them this video, and then, or you can just kind of mention this energy healing technique to them. So first of all, we're gonna have a moment of silence for Kim. So everybody do some like prayer emojis in the comments so that we can get started. And then we're basically asking for some inspiration from up above. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing is we are going to raise the percentage. So let me kind of get this straight. So I am going to muscle test for Kim from a distance, and that's pretty much all we're going to do. Okay, and then we release the negative imbalances or the trapped emotions using a magnet, or you can use your hand. It doesn't really matter. And we use it on the governing meridian from the top of the lip all the way back down to the tailbone. And then there's another technique where we use the governing meridian or the meridian on our hand where we can release it there as well. So we already tested Kim to see what her immune system was functioning at out of a total capacity of 100%. So it was 45 when we talked, like, what, 2 hours ago? So I would imagine that it hasn't changed unless she's gone through something pretty traumatic in the last 2 hours. But first we're going to start and ask, I'm going to act as proxy for her. So what that means is I'm going to muscle test for her. So I'm going to say, if I were to say my name is Kirsten, if I were to say my name is Kim, I would actually test strong. So I would say, Kim, do you have a trapped emotion or an imbalance? Let's do trapped emotions because that's a little bit more attainable. So Kim, do you have a trapped emotion causing, that's preventing your immune system to be at 100%? Yes. Is it called me? So the first emotion that pops up is unworthy. Okay. So when did this occur? 10, so age 34 is when this occurred. I'm going to ask Kimberly if this sounds familiar to her at all. This may or may not sound familiar. It just depends on how prevalent, I guess it was. So typically when we have a trapped emotion, it will cause you to do a few different things. It will cause you to kind of resonate with that emotion. So if you get a trapped emotion of unworthy, it's going to be very easy for you to feel unworthy. So you said yes, you do know what that's from. If you could like tell us in a short sentence if you know what that was. If it's too personal, it's totally fine. You don't have to explain anything, but I would love to hear what you have to say about that. So the way we release it is using a magnet or your hand, because your body is magnetic, just over the governing meridian 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then we release that. So, and then we ask, did we release that? Yes. So this is pretty much what a session really looks like. So it's pretty simple. And then we ask, do you have another trapped emotion? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Toxic. I was in a toxic relation, or a toxic marriage is what she said. So Kim, do you have another trapped emotion preventing you from having your immune system functioning at 100%? Is there an emotion we can release there? Yes. Is in column A. So shame is the next one. Feeling shamed or just feeling shame altogether. So let's find out when this happened. So about the age of 26. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're just going to release that. It doesn't even tell me how many people are on here. That's okay. I don't really need to know. So do we need to know anything else about this? No. So did we release that? Yes. So Kim, do you have another trapped emotion preventing your immune system functioning to be at 100% total capacity? Yes, is in column A. So the next one that is pulling up is overwhelm. So you were just basically feeling this emotion of overwhelm. Let's actually find out when it was from. So 10, 20, 30, 90. So about the age of 24. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to release this. Did we release that? Yes. So I'm actually going to ask you, this might be a bit of a delay, but do you know what this is from? Kim, overwhelm at age 24? In the meantime, we're actually going to move on to the next emotion. So the next emotion is calm A. The next emotion is humiliation. You do know what it is? The overwhelm. Okay, so when did this humiliation occur? 10, 20, 30, 20. About the age of 25. Do we need to know more? No, so we're going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Okay, so Kimberly, do you have another trapped emotion preventing you from having your immune system functioning at 100% total capacity? Yes. So you call A. So the next one that comes up is worry. When did this occur? For the age 10, 20, 30, 29, 6. About the age of 26. Do we need to know more? So we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Okay, so let's find out. So we're not, I don't know if we're completely done with this yet, with if she's completely done with the session yet, but let's check the percentage, because once we release a couple emotions, then your immune system functioning typically goes up quite a bit. So at what percentage is your immune system functioning at more than 50, more than 60, 70, 80, 90, so 89, 87, so 83%. That's pretty cool. We were able to get Kimberly's immune system functioning at the percentage of 45 to 83 just by releasing 5 trapped emotions. How awesome is that? Okay, so we're going to keep going just to see if we can get it all the way to 100%. So do you have a trapped emotion preventing you from having your immune system functioning at 100%? Yeah, it's awesome, right? So which emotion is this? Call me A. So despair, let's find out when this occurred. 10, 20, 30, 27. So age 27. Yes, it's so cool. So so despair at age 27, do we need to know more about this? No, so we're just gonna release that. Did we release that? Yes. So do you have another trapped emotion preventing you from having your immune system functioning at 100%? Yes, call me 8, 2, 4, 6. So this one is longing. So typically when you're longing for something, for someone, for a situation, kind of a long period of time of not necessarily coveting something, but it's more of like just longing for something in your life. So when did this occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 40. 49, 8, 7, 6. So age 44. Do we need to know more about this? No, so we're just going to release that. Do we release that? Yes. Okay, so do you have another trapped emotion preventing you from getting your immune system functioning at 100% total capacity? Yes. Zin, call me. So nervousness. When did this occur? Age of 10, age of 20, so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. About the age of 16, I bet it was about school. Or a boy, a relationship. So do we need to know more about this? No. So let's just release that. Did we release that? Yes. Okay, do you have another trapped emotion? Actually, let's find out the percentage, because I bet we're pretty close. So at what percentage is your immune system functioning at 100% total capacity? More than 83, yes. More than 90, more than 95, yes. More than 99, so 9, 8, 7. 97%. How cool is that? That's awesome. So let's see if we can continue to go. So do you have another trapped emotion we can release that has to do with your immune system? Yes, is in column A, even or 2, 4. So resentment. When did this occur? 10, 20, 30. At the age of 27. Do we need to know more about this? No, so we're going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Do you have another trapped emotion? Actually, let's find out. At what percentage is your immune system functioning at? More than 97, more than 99, 100%. Yay! 100%. So, for those of you who have been watching for the last 15 minutes, thank you so much. That's all we do to raise your immune system. We just release trapped emotions. We yes, totally get this done. It has literally made such a big difference in my life. It's how I help my family stay safe during this crazy time. So this is awesome. Okay, next we are actually, thank you so much, Kimberly, for being on today. I really appreciate it. Just a quick tip. If you will message me afterwards, I will send that session to you. So we are going to do, who's next? Suzanne. So we have Suzanne here. Thank you so much for watching, Suzanne. Thank you so much, Kimberly. It was such a pleasure to do a session for you. So Suzanne, I know we talked earlier today. I'm actually curious to see how your anxiety is, because you said it was about a 3 when we talked, and I want to know if it's any different, if it's any worse or if it's better or anything. I haven't done any sessions for her. This will be the first session, so I was going to ask and see if it's any different. 9, 10. Man, that's awesome. I was really surprised we were able to get all the way up to 100%. You must be working on yourself quite a bit. It's a little better. So at what number would you consider it? Would you say a 2 instead of a 3 for the anxiety, or like a 2.5? So it's probably at a 5 or a 6. Hold on. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your anxiety? 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. So like 10 would be like a panic attack, and then 1 would be like, how would you rate that? I got so confused for the 5 or a 6. Yes. Oh, there's such a big delay on Facebook. I wish they would change that, or at least make it better. 2.5. Okay, so it is a 2.5, her anxiety level. So it's not like crazy high, but if we can just lower that 1 point, I bet that could make a huge difference in your life. So let's all have a moment of silence for Suzanne. Super excited for her to help her with her anxiety. We're just going to help lower that, see what we can do for her. So we're going to have a moment of silence and connect to our higher power. Oh, you were thinking 10 was better. Okay, so was it like a 7 before? Okay, moment of silence, and then just, yeah. Yes. You gotta tell me what you're saying yes to. Because there's such a big delay that I ask so many questions that I don't remember what I ask. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so so if you could just tell me what it's at on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. Like 10 being like panic attack, and then 1 being like, it was a 7 before. Okay, so how would you rate it now? Like a 5. You said that you would rate it out of 5 or a 6. Okay, so 7. We will put a 5.5 because that's a good medium. And then we'll start. Okay, here we go. So let's ask, Suzanne, do you have a trapped emotion that is causing you to feel anxious? Yes, column A, column B, even 2, 4, 6. So the first one is shame. It's like a 6. Okay, so we will do, so it's a 6. Cross all that out. Okay, so shame. When did this occur? The age of 10, 20, 20, 19. So about the age of 15. When did this occur? The age of 10, or sorry. Do we need to know more about this? It says yes. So was this related to school? Was this related to family? Yes. We don't always need to know more, but sometimes when we do, we just need to know kind of like the environment that you were in, and then that will kind of give us a clue as to who was there, or where it's lodged, or things like that. So do we need to know more about this? No. So we're just going to release that shame at age 15 that has to do with your family, like your family life. Did we release that? Yes. So do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Column A, even 2, 4, 6. So longing as well. When did this occur? For age 10, 20, so about the age of 25. Do we need to know more about that? No. So do any of these sound familiar to you? If so, I need to do better at this. If it sounds familiar to you, you're welcome to share what it was, or what you think it was, or whatever. So, Suzanne, do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Is it in column A, column B, 6? So worthless. Kind of, it doesn't take a lot for you to feel worthless. So typically when you have a trapped emotion, and I don't know who is on here who's seen everything, but typically when you have a trapped emotion of worthless, it doesn't take a lot for you to get in the vibration of feeling worthless. So typically when you have the trapped emotion, that emotion makes you resonate with it, and it makes you feel that a lot quicker, or it makes you feel a lot more reactive rather than proactive. So that's a big one, worthless. Oh, really? Well, I'm so glad that we're getting rid of it, because this emotional baggage that everybody has, they don't need it anymore. So I'm so glad that we're able to get rid of this for you. So when did this worthless occur? 10, 20, 2019. About the age of 19. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're going to release that for you. Did we release that for you? Yes. So do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Column A, even or 2, 4. So hatred. Me too. Good. So when did this emotion of hatred occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 29, 7. So about the age of 27. Do we need to know more? Yes. So did this have to do with family? Did this have to do with a relationship? Yes. So do we need to know more about this? No. So we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. So do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Column A, even, or 2. What do you know? Anxiety. Okay. Anxiety. Trapped emotion of anxiety. So to me, I think that this is like a chain reaction of different emotions, but you could have gotten it from somebody else. You could have, who knows where you could have gotten it from. Or it's just that emotion of anxiety, feeling anxious towards something, or during a family event, or a, not just necessarily a family event, but just during a crisis or whatever. So when did this trapped emotion of anxiety occur? The age of 10, 20, 30, 40, 90, 76. So about the age of 36. Do we need to know more about this? No. So we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Column A, even, odd, or 1. So love unreceived. When did this occur? Before the age of 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Before the age of 16. Sorry, my nose itches. I have corona. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not supposed to be a joke. I mean, it's supposed to be a joke, but I guess it's not necessarily a good joke right now because people are actually. Anyways, okay. So let's release the love unreceived at 16. Did we release that? Yes. Does this one sound familiar to you? Love unreceived at age 16. So typically when you show somebody that you love them with like your whole heart, and they don't reciprocate the love that you were trying to show them. Yes, that sounds familiar. Okay. Cool. It's not cool that you have it, but it's cool that we're getting rid of it. So, do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Is in column A, even, 2. Okay, so this one is worry, which totally makes sense because we were working on anxiety or you feeling anxious. It was probably my mom. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so worry. When did this occur? The age of 10, 20, 30, 29, 6, 5. So about the age of 24. Do we need to know more? No. So we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Okay. Do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Column A, column B, even, 2. Lack of control. This one can be a big one with anxiety because if you don't feel like you have any control over how you feel, then you're just going to lose it. There's just like no control over how you feel, or there's no control over your actions. So, I mean, you get what I mean. So, when did this occur? For the age of 10, 20, 30, 29. So at the age of 25, do we need to know more about this? No, so we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. Do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes. And let me be low self-esteem. Yes. With the lack of control. Yeah. Okay, so low self-esteem. When did this occur? For the age of 10, 20, 30, 29, 7, 6. So at the age of 26. So there's a lot going on just kind of everywhere, huh? That's the cool thing about this emotion code stuff is you never know when it came from. Sometimes you never know like what actually triggered or what actually started you to become a lot more what's that word? Anxious, a lot more prevalent to how you feel towards yourself. So low self-esteem, 26. Do we need to know more about this? No, so we're just going to release that. Did we release that? Yes. So do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? Yes, is in column A. So hatred again, so that's interesting. When did this one occur? Age of 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. About the age of 16. Do we need to know more about this? No, so we're going to release that. Exactly. Luckily, we can do something about it. Did we release that? Yes. Exactly. That's what the emotion code is for. The emotion code and body code. You can basically manipulate the certain energies that are causing you to feel that way, release them, and just move on with your life. So, do you have another another trapped emotion that's causing you to feel anxious? Yes. Is in column A, column B, even 2, 4, 6. So unworthy. Do we need to know more about this? So we're going to find out when did this, I love muscle testing. I know I'm trying to show you guys so you can see it for yourselves. Because it's cool. It's a cool thing. There's so many different ways of muscle testing. I actually made a video on like all the different ways of muscle testing that I am aware of. I'm sure there's more, but it's just like ones that I've tried out. So unworthy, when did this occur? Age 10, 20, 30, 40, 39, 87. So age 37. Do we need to know more? No. So let's just release that. Release that, yes. Do you have another trapped emotion causing you to feel anxious? No. Do you have a hidden trapped emotion? Yes. I love hidden ones. I think they're kind of funny. Kind of cool, actually. So what emotion is this? Column A, column B, even 2, 4. So grief. Grief is a good one. So a good one to get rid of. I mean, when did this occur? For age 10, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17. For the age of 10, for the age of 20, 20, 19, 18. Age 17. I don't think we have that on here. Okay, do we need to know more about this? No. So, interesting. I would love to know if you know what this is. So let's release that. Did we release that? Yes. Suzanne, if you know what this grief at age 17 is, I would love to know. I wouldn't be surprised if trapped emotion is hidden. You know what? I think I've gotten a lot of hidden things because sometimes I find it very symbolic, because if you are an introvert and you like to keep things to yourself, typically you like to hide things. So that's how I realized that I was like, as I've released these hidden trapped emotions, I feel like I've come out of my shell a lot more. My sister passed away around that time. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad that we were able to get rid of it. So, do you have another trapped emotion that is causing you to feel anxious? Are you open for healing? No. So, that's it. This is my favorite part. Okay, so my favorite part. I would love to know how you feel. I need you to take some deep breaths. Yay! Exactly. That's my favorite part. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, again, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, 10 being like panic attack and 1 being like, eh. How do you feel like how anxious do you feel, or how much anxiety do you have? So much lighter and happier. Yay! I need a number though, on a scale of 1 to 10. I like to compare the numbers just because like it's a lot more measurable to people. So awesome. I'm just going to sit here and wait because I love hearing this. I love doing this with my clients. It's so awesome. Okay, you guys, this is awesome. She just went from feeling like a 6 of anxiety all the way down to a 1. How awesome is that? Okay, this is why I love what I do. I love doing what I do because I am able to help people reduce their pain, reduce their anxiety, or how they feel with anxiousness. I hate how they have to word that now. But I love helping people feel happier and lighter and everything like that. So again, if you're watching this on replay, go ahead and comment replay. I want to thank all of you viewers who have stayed through this entire thing for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Suzanne. Again, my name is Kirsten Morley. I'm a certified code and body code practitioner. If you know somebody that could use this type of healing, please tag them in this video. And if you know somebody who's being affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, please tag them or tell them about this energy healing modality. It's called the emotion code. And just so you guys know, I believe that we live in an energetic world, and so I don't want you to neglect that. So we are actually human beings, energetic human beings, and it's very possible to manipulate the certain energies to make our life easier. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm here to answer them. I'd love to help you out. And if you haven't had a session with me, I'll leave a link in the description box. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description box for my website, so you can just go set one up if you want. And then just so you, like, honestly, I'm here to help you guys. I know that this is a tough time here. Everybody's having a hard time. But if you stay positive, I know we will all get through this. And hopefully this video helped you and realize that you can actually change your situation and you can make your life a little bit easier just by releasing the trapped emotions that there are. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye. Thank you guys. Oh, actually, one more thing. I forgot. Kim and Suzanne, for processing, it's going to take 1 to 2 days. Over the next couple days, you could feel a little bit emotionally sensitive. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water and make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. So, okay, now it's really time for me to go. Thank you for watching. Bye.